What it do, y'all? Oh, snap. Hold up. Pull this up real quick. Send this out to some folks. What's good, y'all? Say what's up in the chat for your boy. Let me send this joint out to a few folks, and we're gonna start in a couple minutes. Folks. Today's payday. You know what I'm saying? We getting paid today. All right, let me go ahead and spam some folks. Soon as y'all hop up in here, say what's up, so I can see who's watching it. You guys are gonna be able to see me do multiple things today. Close an option and open up a new option. I need to figure out how to do this mash joint. Send it to a bunch of people at the same time. Who else I got on here? We're live. What's going on? Today's gonna be a great day in the market. The market is actually doing terrible, but we're making money. So we doing our thing out here. Who else can I text? We're gonna be starting real soon. We'll start at 12. 12. So 2 minutes. We're gonna start in 2 minutes. Y'all got plans this weekend? Anybody who watching? Oh, for real? Hold up. I think it's this one. My bad. I gotta turn this one down. Alright. What's it sound like now? Damn, what's with the delay? It's still echoing? The fuck? Alright, how about now? Damn, it's a super delay on this joint. What up? Still echoing? I wonder why this delay so goddamn long. Alright, cool. Alright, y'all. Appreciate y'all who are on here right now. I think I'm gonna send this to one more folk. That should be good. Alright, check it out. So right now you can see my account is up $12 today. You can see right here I'm up $224 on Microvision. Tesla, I'm down $27.94. ARC, I'm down $27.72. And with Bitcoin, I'm up $131. My buying power right now is 1,090. And one of the main things I'm going to do on this live stream is close this. So I'm going to go click on this right now because this is one of the first things I wanted to do. And just to go back to the original where this all started. Right here you can see on February 23rd, so about a month ago, I decided to sell a put on Microvision, agreeing to buy 100 shares at $14 a share. So that means I needed a stimulus check. You know what I'm saying? I needed $1,400 to be able to do this. And because I agreed to buy the shares, I got paid $225. And that's how much the contract was worth at the time. So if I wanted to buy the contract, I would have had to pay $225. But because I'm selling it, I got paid $225. And as you can see right now, the contract is worth 1 penny or $1 because Microvision is so far away from $14 and this contract expires today. So I only have about 45 minutes. Basically, Microvision has to fall all the way down to below $14 a share by 1 p.m. in order for me to have to buy the shares. So I'm going to close this, so I have to buy it to close. I'm going to select one. It's going to say 5 because these options aren't, I think it's because they're cheap. So I'm going to try to close it, and you're going to see right here, let me see if it shows you on here. It's going to say released collateral. So you're going to be able to see right here, I'm going to get rid of, or I'm going to get $1,400 back. Oh shit, my head's in the way. Let me move out the way real quick so y'all can see that. Actually, let me just move it up. So right here, my release collateral is going to be $1,400. So it's going to say update to 5. So I have to update it to 5. So hopefully I get filled at $1. And basically I'm buying this back. So I spent, or I got paid $225 in the beginning to sell it. And to buy it, to close it, to get my money back, my $1,400, I'm going to have to buy the contract. So I'm going to hit submit. And then it's going to ask you for my password. I don't even think I remember my password. That's it. Alright. So, alright, so I had to pay $4, unfortunately. That's kind of whack. But I got my released collateral back. So, I got my $1,400 back. So, I'm going to hit done. And you're going to see my buying power is now going to be a lot of money. $2,486. So, that's wild. You know what I'm saying? So I started when I started this brand new strategy for this year, I started with $2,100 of buying power. So that means that I've made so far this year, I mean, you could do the math, $386.20. But just to put it, what the hell's going on? Just to put it visually for y'all, 20 minus 2100, that's $386.20. So let me go ahead and throw this in my Excel spreadsheet. Oops. Is that the one? Oh, this one right here. Oh, shit. What's poppin', y'all? Those of you who are now joining, say what's up on the chat. We just closed this position. We paid $4. So I did not get assigned. I paid $4. So the realized profit is now $221. So over the last month, from let's say February 19th till today, I made 221 plus 55 plus 60. So $336 I made within the last month just doing options alone. And I used my $2,100 for it. So I didn't actually use the whole thing. So it's a little bit less my rate of return. But now what I'm going to do is add all of this up for this pay period. Basically, this is a pay period for me. So today's payday for this from the stock market. So I have $336 total. I'm going to put that right here. So let's do 336. Oh shit. Why is this thing lagging? 336, and then I'm gonna do my pay myself method. So I'm paying myself today 60%. So $200 I'm taking out. Whoops. That's what's up. Paying myself $200. We'll do 200 flat. And what's the difference? What's the difference? I just like to see it visually. So I'm keeping $135 in there for reinvesting. What I should do is put this in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is on another level. Another level. So let's see here. Before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's see. So now my account's up over 3,000, but it's going to fall back below 3,000. But next week, next Friday, I'm going to deposit $200 in here. I'm going to buy more Tesla and buy more ARK. So before I move on with the plays that I'm going to make today, the positions that I'm opening, next Friday, I'm going to deposit $200 into this account. I'm going to put $100 more into Tesla and $100 more into ARK. So I'm currently down $27 on each. So I'm going to get a very nice discount on what I've been buying it at. So I bought 100 at like $830, and then I bought another $100 of it when it was lower. So my average cost is $754. And next week, as long as I'm really hoping Tesla stays below 700 by next Friday, so I can get it for cheaper. And basically by buying in as it goes down, you don't have to wait as long to start making money from this. So if I just wait right now, Tesla has to come all the way back up to $754 for me to eventually start making money from Tesla. So that's kind of a long time to wait. But if I buy now, let's say I bought $100 now, my average cost is going to come down. So now I don't have to wait for it to come to $754. It's going to be a little bit lower where I actually start making money from my position. So that's why you want to buy when stocks are falling in price, as long as you're buying into stocks that you see making long-term growth, like this one right here. You can see this is a very solid chart over the last year, and over the last 5 years you can see it really took off right here, basically the beginning of January. And companies that you see excelling in the future, coming up with new inventions that are gonna basically like innovation, right? So companies that you know are going to be around for a long time. They have a nice track record. That's why you want to look at the 5-year chart. You know, Apple's been basically sideways or down for the last week, the last month. But if you go to the year, it's still going up. And if you look over the last 5 years, it's still going up. So these are good companies that you could invest in. I'm not saying you should, but if these are companies that you like and you're already owners of their products, why not own the stock and benefit from their new innovations and their new inventions? So with that being said, first thing I want to do is take my $221 out. And this $221 that I'm taking out is going towards my student loan debt. So that's an extra $200 that I'm putting towards debt, right? This is $200 that I did not have a month ago. And that's a whole extra payment on my student loan debt, which means I'm going to knock down months and years of paying off my student loan debt on top of my regular payments. So let me go to my stuff. Go from Robinhood to right there, 201, and view transfer, submit it. So it says it's going to take a few trading days to submit, but it's all said and done. You can see this is all the way back. This is the last time. This is so super far back from the last time I actually did anything here, but I'm withdrawing $201 now, and that's the latest and greatest. And let's go back to my account, and you're going to see it's down 200 to 2,806. So now it says I'm down $191, but that's because I withdrew it. How much do you need to start in investment on Bitcoin? You need $1, I think. You can invest in as much as you want. So right here, this is Bitcoin. You're not actually investing in Bitcoin like the item. So you're not actually owning Bitcoin where you can actually use it to buy things. You're just kind of investing in its value. So Bitcoin currently is worth $58,000. So you need $58,000 to own one solid Bitcoin. But if you were to do it through Robinhood, you still wouldn't own a Bitcoin. It's just the value. You have to go to Coinbase or another platform that actually deals with cryptocurrency. But you can buy right here. You can go to $1, review order, and you're placing a bid. I'm gonna do it right now. So let's just go to this. Let me show you. And purchased. So now I purchased $1 of Bitcoin. So now that's where I'm at. So that's simple. Just throw your money in there, let it sit there. You can see on Bitcoin I'm up 130%. So I have $100. This needs to update. This joint's lagging for some reason. So there you go. Now I have $101.86, and I'm up 129% because I got in back when Bitcoin was only $25,000. So I got in early. It's already doubled in its value. So that's why I'm up over 100, because my investment also doubled from being invested at that point. Just to give you guys something that I've seen on the news, on CNBC, and then multiple people talking about it. Bitcoin, people are expecting it to reach over 100,000 within this 2021 year. So that's not a guarantee. It's just everybody's predictions. And as you can tell, Tesla, they bought Bitcoin. Morgan Stanley, they're allowing their customers to actually buy Bitcoin through the banks. So that's just another solid piece of evidence that Bitcoin is the future and it's actually real. It's going to be something that's around. So it going up to 100,000 sounds like something that's pretty logical and reasonable, not something that's too far-fetched. So even though I got in at 25,000 and it's already doubled, that doesn't mean that it's too late to get in. Even though, I mean, it is at an all-time high. You can tell right here. This is the highest that it's ever been right here, if I can get it on the spot. It's about let's say 59,000. So it's pretty close to its high. So what a lot of people might do is wait for one of these pullbacks, because you can tell it was at 40 and then it dropped down to 33, 30, and then went up to 56, and then it came back down to 49. So if you want to follow this trend, or you believe that this trend is going to happen again, then since it's at 59, you could wait for it to come back down to 49 before you decide to invest in Bitcoin and actually put money in there. But like I was showing you guys with Tesla, you could put a little bit of money in now, and then if it does drop in price, then you can put more money in, and then you make money faster that way, because you don't have to wait for it to come back to your first price, because your average price has dropped. So let me see if I can, I'm gonna try to write this down for you guys again. Create note. Let me see if you guys can see this. Did that answer your question, Alexia? So let me go to Apple real quick and show you guys. So let's say that we bought Apple for $120, right? So Apple was $120, you bought one share. So you have $120 worth of Apple. If Apple price drops to $100 and you don't do anything at all, then you have to wait for Apple to go back to 120 before you actually start making money from Apple. But let's say it drops to 100 and you decide to buy a second share, right? So now you bought one share at 120 and one share at 100. So the average, it's going to average it basically. So you're going to do 120 plus 100 and then divide that by 2 because now you have 2 shares, not 1 share. Now your average cost is 110, which means that Apple only has to go to 110 before you can start making money. Because every time that Apple moves up $1, you gain $2 because that's $1 for each share. So that's one of the important reasons why averaging down or buying when things drop in price is important for faster growth. So if you want to make money faster, don't put all of your money in at the same time. Ease your way into it, and that's why we're preaching, and that's why I'm showing you guys how to put money in every single month or set up some type of system where you're depositing money consistently and on like a schedule. That way you can take advantage of when prices fall in price, and you can take advantage of when prices start to go up and make new highs, because that's how you can make even more money. So that's where we're at. If you guys have any questions on any of that, please leave it in the comments. Appreciate you guys who are tuning in. Make sure you guys like the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Share it. Thank you, Alexia, for sharing it on Facebook. I just saw you tag me. I'm pretty sure that's what you tagged me on. I didn't even check. Yeah, here we go. So now what I want to do is open up another microvision play. So I've shown you guys how to basically open up a position, agreeing to buy shares, and closing it, which is what I did just now. And I kind of want to show you guys what happens when you actually get assigned. So what I think I might do is do something a little risky. So this is not, I wouldn't say this is stupid, but this isn't the smartest thing to do if you're serious about your money. So don't do this if you're playing with scared money. But if you got the stimulus check, you got $1,400, you could use your $1,400 to make $180 within the next month. And then next month, when this doesn't happen, you don't buy the shares, you make a free 180 and you still have your stimulus check. So you can just do this, you know. Let's say that this was $200, right? So you spend you have $1,400, you get $200 every single month. In 7 months, so in less than a year, about half a year, you're gonna double your stimulus check. So you're gonna make another $1,400, and you still have your $1,400 available. Yeah, you can. I think it's less than $1. I don't know if it's less, but I just did $1 for you. But I'm pretty sure. I think I tried to buy something for less than $1, and it told me that I couldn't. But I mean, you could try it out, but you don't need a lot of money to get into things. So yeah. So back to this microvision. $14 was a place where I thought microvision would not go below, or at least stay below. So let me go to this chart, my microvision chart, show you guys what's good with it. DraftKings, I wanted to get into DraftKings this morning. Damn, and it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. Damn. It's all good. All right, so microvision, right? This is the chart that I drew. It's kind of a lot of stuff. This is kind of like, don't pay attention to this. Let me get rid of it. Remove drawings. All right, so here's microvision. It did end up going down to like $10 after I bought it, but after I sold that position, but I wasn't too worried because I thought it would come back up, which it did, and it actually hasn't even gone below 15 for quite some time, and it's actually right here, it went down below 15, but it went right back up. So what I'm thinking is that microvision is going to stay above $16 in the next month. So the reason why I'm saying that this is a little bit riskier than down here is because I'm paying more than what I would be comfortable paying for these shares. I'd rather pay $14 per share versus $16 per share. That would save me $200. But I kind of want to show you guys what happens when you actually do get assigned the shares. So I'm thinking I'm just going to open this one right here. If you have your stimulus check and you deposited that into the stock market, you can do this exact play right here with this $14 strike price. Make sure you're on the put sell side. Continue. Hit 1. You're probably going to have to put this on the low end, but you can try it out first like this. And what it says is you're going to get a credit of $180. So you're going to get paid right now, or $175, and then you have to keep $114 or $1,400 saved you're not spending this money, you're just saving it. So you're just putting it like on the sidelines, just in case you have to buy them. And then you're gonna get paid this money. So if you got the stimulus check and you want to try this out, you could do this one. I'm gonna go a little higher just because I kind of want to try to get a sign. So I don't want to spend too much money where I'm paying more than what I think microvision is really worth. But based off of its previous actions, I think it might stay above 15. So I'm gonna actually go to 16 because I kind of want to get a sign so I can show you guys what happens if you happen to have to buy shares and now you're down. So I'm gonna do this play right now. So let's just do quick math so you guys can follow along. We're at 22.84 and 20 cents. So that's how much buying power I currently have. So what should happen is I'm gonna open this one up for $1. We'll try $2.75, and I'm gonna need $16 of collateral to get paid $2.75. So let's see what happens. Yeah, double the stimulus check in a year. Then now you have $1,400. Now you have $2,800, and you can do that again. You can do that over and over again. So you take your $1,400, make another $1,400, and then make another $1,400. Or what you could do is this. This is how it gets crazy, because let me do this real quick before I continue. Oh, did I buy it? What the hell just happened? Oh yeah, I did. All right, let's go to. Sorry, I've been talking too much. Let's go check this out. I wasn't even paying attention. Wait, what happened? Oh, it's just placed. All right. Let me cancel it again. Let me finish this and I'm gonna go back to that story that I was telling you about. Doubling your stimmy. Alright, let's try this. I got my buying power back, so it's about the same. Let's go to April. So I try to get these, luckily for microvision, all the contracts are months apart. But usually I try to do a month at a time so I know how much money I'm making that month. So I'm gonna go to sell put because I want to buy shares at a certain price. Right here, contracts. Make sure that when you're doing this, you're getting a credit. So let me just go to 270. Let me try 272. See if I can get filled here. So I'm gonna need $1,600 to get paid $272 this month. Oh, I got it. All right, so day on there BS. Let's try this. $16 a share. I think it's possible. There we go. So you can see right here my order is filled. Let me highlight this real quick. Bam. I'll save it. What's today's date? 3/19/21. Sell. I just save these just for future videos or future reference, but that's that. Let's go to microvision, and you're gonna be able to see that my buying power has switched it up. What? This thing is lagging. All right, there we go. All right, so here we go. Let's go to it. So let's review what just happened. 224. I used $1,600, so that's $684, and then I got paid $272. So that's why my buying power is currently at. How come I can't see my buying power? 956. It should be 956. So it's about 956, a little lower, but that's why my buying power is the way it is. So I had I think that's what it was, 0.20, right? I used $1,600, so that's just on the sidelines. I still have it available, but it's just sitting on the side. So that would bring me down to this, but I got that 272 right now. So that money got deposited into my buying power as soon as it got filled. So I have to add that 272, and that's why my buying power is now 956. So let me go back to that and put it in my tracker so I can keep tabs on it. Let's go here. It's the exact same thing I did here, so I'm just gonna highlight this. And let's do it right here. And this spreadsheet that I have here is just for my personal documentation, so I can just keep track of how much money I made, how much money I've used, how much money that I've actually put towards debt, and how much that I've been able to reinvest. So the fact that I've been able to pay an extra $200 this month on a student loan is crazy. You know, that's a whole payment. People pay that much for their car and stuff. So the stock market is crazy, and I still have that money. So I put $200 extra into my debt that I didn't have previously, and the money that I used to make that $200 I still have. So and then I got paid $272, so a little bit higher. All right, so save this. All right, so let me go back to what I was telling you guys. Doubling your stimulus check, right? So let me do this for you. I just got paid. Put this into perspective. Actually, let me go back to this. So let's say you use your $1,400 stimulus check, or let's say you have $1,400 available. All right, so check this out. Let's say you spend $1,400 and you get paid $175, right? So how many months did that take? Divided by 175. So it's going to take you 8 months to double your stimulus check and get paid $175 every single month. But now, after 8 months, now you have $2,800, right? So now you can do 2 of these. So now you can double this 175. So 175 times 2 means now you're making $350 every single month. So you're doubling it. So now you have 2,800 divided by 350. It's going to take you 8 months to double that again. So now you're doubling 2,800 though. So you're not doubling 14. So you're taking 2,800, multiply that by 2. Now you have $5,600. Divide that by 14. In just 16 months, so about a year and a half, you'll have 4 stimulus checks. You know what I'm saying? And you just made your own stimulus checks. You created your own stimulus checks with the stimulus check. So if you were fortunate enough to get a stimulus check, that's why we're preaching, use that stimulus check to make money and put it in investments where you're going to grow money, and keep that $1,400. Keep your money. You know, don't take that money and just spend it on something. If you did not get the stimulus check because you made enough money, then hopefully you already have $1,400 saved up somewhere. And then if you don't, you have to start looking at your income to expense ratio. So if you're making $30,000 a year and you're spending $28,000 a year, that's too close to 1 to 1. So you got to start looking at what are you spending your money on, and how can you cut back, or how can you increase your income and then keep that same level of spending, so that you have more money that you're able to save and then do things like this and create your own stimulus check. Multiply your stimulus check like I just showed you, and really be able to start making money for free. Because I just got this option right here, this Microvision Play, and I'm not going to do anything with this until April 16th. So I don't have to do anything else. I can literally not look at my account for a whole month. And when I come back to this, my account's going to be up, which is crazy. You know, like, that's money that you're making while you sleep, literally while you sleep. And then you can go make your money at your main job while you're making money in the stock market, and you're not even looking at it. So that's why I'm preaching what I'm preaching. You know what I'm saying? Get into the stock market. It's the best thing that you can do for yourself, and it's the best thing that you can do for your kids, for their kids, for your grandkids, for your parents. You know, you can use this to start funding some type of account that you can maybe retire your parents early, or start your college fund for your kids. So investing in the stock market, the best thing that I've ever done, especially like in the last couple years. So I still have $956 available, so I'm thinking about doing something else right here. So you guys saw me opening and closing spreads. Let's see here. How much money did I have extra? What I'm going to do next month is I'm going to actually buy an option. So I've been showing you guys about selling, which is what I think is the best way to go in the stock market, because the worst thing that can happen is that you actually have to buy the shares, but now you own shares. So you're not really losing money. But when you do credit spreads or debit spreads, then you're kind of putting money at risk, where if the stock doesn't go in your direction, then you could lose all the money that you put into it. But I want to look at, what was it, BNGO? Let's see here. This thing is currently at $9. Let's go to April 16th. So what is this? Is called a credit spread. So the way credit spreads work is, what I did before was I was agreeing to buy shares. I'm agreeing to buy shares and sell shares at the same time. So I can go down to this one. You want to make sure that you're picking good strike prices where you're pretty confident it's not going to go below. So I was putting 6 and 7. 7 might be a little bit too close. I might have to go 6 and 5. But when I do this, you can see like these numbers. The way that I would do a spread is like this. So you want to sell the expensive one, buy the cheaper one, and basically I have to use $100 to make 16. So that doesn't really seem worth it to me. And the way that I kind of balance out whether it's worth it or not, the average rate of return in the stock market is 10%. So if it's over 10% rate of return in that month, then it is kind of a good investment. A good thing to think about. If I go to 7 and this one, I'm looking to make $26 using 100. So the most that I could possibly lose in this strategy is 75 bucks. This is super advanced, so this is very confusing. But I want to start showing you guys this so you can start putting the pieces together as I go about it. And then if you guys have any questions, you can leave a comment right here, or you can leave a comment even afterwards. You watch it a few times and you still don't get it, leave a comment so I can answer your questions and make it easier to understand. But it is pretty complicated. But I think I'm looking to do this. So the way a credit spread works, you just don't want it to go below your numbers, 7 and 6. And I'm looking to, so what I did with the other one was I got paid up front and I'm agreeing to buy shares, but this one I'm just looking to make money. And this is in the short term. So I'm looking to make 26% within the next month, just with $100. So if you have $100 and you're investing $100 into the stock market, you can do this play right here. So if you don't have $1,400, you didn't get the stimulus check, you want to do this with $100, you can do this right here, and you can get paid $26. And basically, you do this 4 times, you doubled your money. So that fast, right? If you do this 4 times, you could double your money. But I think I'm gonna try to do this actually. But this one I'd have to monitor more, because if it does start going to my $7 part, my $7. Was I doing 7? Oh yeah. If it gets close to my $7, then I'm gonna start thinking about what I want to do to get out of it, possibly. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this so you guys can see what's up. And I'm gonna get 2 of them. So I'm putting $200 at risk to make 52 bucks. And I'm gonna change this to 25 just to be on the safe side. Actually, let me try 26. What the hell? Come on. Alright, let's try it. Let's see if we can do this. So now I'm using $200 to make 52. Hopefully it works. Alright, it's not gonna work. Let's replace it. I don't really like to wait too long. So let's try 25. Alright, so I got paid 50 bucks right now, and it took $200 just like it did before. So right there, you can see. So now if I look at my buying power, I had 956. Was it 956? Yeah. So let's do this math right here. I had 956 minus 200 would give me 756, but I got paid 50 bucks. Oh shit, I did that wrong. I had 956 minus $200 collateral, and then I got paid $50, so that makes me at 806. So currently I'm looking to make my 272 plus 50, which would be another $300 something, and I still have $800 to do stuff, so I could still do something with this 800 bucks. But I'm probably just gonna let this money sit here as cash for the next month, not really do anything with it. Let me put this into my spreadsheet. And I did this with BNGO. And you want to pick companies that you either know or understand or comfortable with. What did I get it? I'm just going to put credit spread here. So you guys just saw me make, what the hell? I made $272 plus $50. So today I made $322. And I also withdrew $201. So today was a great day for me, you know what I'm saying? That's all. I just gotta put that out there. Today was a great day in the stock market for your boy. I got 2 of these. They expire on April 16th. Oh yeah, I have to change this one too. right, the strike price was 7 to 6, and I got paid $50. All right, so there we go. If you guys have any questions on any of that, let me know. What the flip? What the hell? This thing wants to be fancy with it. Let's go like this. Let's see if it does it again. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. I'm gonna work on this, but let's do a. Alright. So that's a credit spread. You get paid up front to make $50. And this is a very, if you pick prices that are well below, like if you want to be super safe, you can do the 6 to 5 because this is where $6 is at. So it has to go all the way down here. And as you can see, it hit this number right here and it went right back up. So that's a good indication that this is a support zone. So people who are into this stock, when it reached this price, they bought it in so fast that it shot back up really fast. So that just is indication that it's not going to go below this price. So that makes it a safe investment if you want to do a credit spread way down here. Make your $16. So if you have $100 and you make 16, I mean, who's going to say no to $16, right? So those are the two plays I made today. And we're just going to follow along with these throughout the next 4 weeks. And next Friday, I'm going to deposit $200 into this account, buy more Tesla and buy more ARK. So with that being said, any questions, guys? Before we wrap this up, the stock market closes in 12 minutes. I'm going to end the stream a little bit before it closes, but any questions on any of this? Make sure you guys like the video. No questions. Somebody told me that they're going to SeaWorld with the stimulus check. If you spend $1,400 at SeaWorld, god damn. I hope you're going home with like Shamu, something, a dolphin or a penguin. That's reckless. So hopefully, what the devil? Awesome. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully you guys understand what's going on here and you're able to take this information and use it to start making yourself money. You know what I mean? In other ways besides labor, besides going and clocking in at a job, because you know you're just trading time away from your family and you take time away from sleep, time away from doing things, quality things with your family, because you need the money to support the things that you want to do. Where I can literally do this right here, right? Like let's say I wanted to go on vacation next year, right? I can do this for a whole year, take my $200, or I can even take the whole thing. Let's say I just wanted to use this account to just use all the money that I make to pay off my debt. Like I could have put this whole 336 towards debt this month, and all of these numbers right here, and I could pay off debt that much faster. And then when I'm ready and finally debt free, I have my stimulus check to actually start working towards new goals once I'm debt free. But I kind of wanted to dig into both, so it's going to take me longer to pay off my debt, but when I do finally pay it off, my account's going to be so much greater than it would be if I waited. So waiting is not, well, it's not the best thing to me. You want to make sure that you're digging into long-term investing as soon as possible for yourself and, like I said, for your kids, so your future. With that being said, if you guys have any questions, you can ask me now, ask me later, ask me on Facebook, ask me on YouTube, listen to my podcast, all that good noise. But yeah, that's the stock market. I could take this $200, I could take this $336, I could take this $135 and just save it for a year, and then a year from now, let's just do this right quick. Let's pick the lowest number, $135 for 12 months. Now I have $1,620 that I can go on vacation with and go crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole extra stimulus check that I can take, go to Vegas, do something reckless with it, and I didn't have to spend any money that I worked for. You know what I mean? Like my own job, my real regular income job, did not pay for my vacation. The stock market did, and the government did actually, because they gave me the money to do this. So if you guys aren't investing yet, no matter how old or how young you are, $200 a month is $200 a month. So make sure you guys are taking advantage of all these opportunities. And 10 years from now, you know, I mean, this isn't a guarantee, but let's say you make 1,600. This is the very minimum, right? Because I actually made $336 this past month. So I'm just going on the very minimum, and let's say it's $135 a month, right? And we did that for 12 months. That's $1,600. Over the course of 10 years, that's $16,200. And you can take that $16,200, and now you can do this with a bigger company. So if I look at how much time I got, let's look at Apple, right? You go to Apple. You agree to buy 100 shares of Apple. Let's go to a month out, so April 16th. Apple's trading at 120, so you need $12,000 actually. Actually, you could do this 120 times. Whoa. So you only need $12,000 to do this with Apple. So if you wait a year, let's say you just take the next year to just build your account, and then, or over the next 10 years, or however you want to do it. Once you get to 12,000, you can do this with Apple. And then let's go to Apple a month out. Look at this. These options are a little bit more expensive. And if it's a company that you want to own, then you're more willing to pay the price, right? You're more willing to want to buy them. So that's why you want to pick companies that you know and that you like. That way, if you do get assigned the shares, you're happy because one, you own the shares of a company that you like, and now you're a part owner of that company. And two, you got it at a discount because you got it cheaper than what this price was. So real quick, if I'm looking at Apple right now, I'd actually want to buy Apple at this price, because you can see it used to be 145 at one point, and now it's all the way down to 120. So it's dropped significantly, and it's Apple, so you know it's not going to go bankrupt. You're not going to lose all your money. You're in this for the long run, so it doesn't matter how long you own these shares for. You're going to come up eventually, and in the meantime, you can make money selling options on your shares. So I could select this option right here, get paid $400 today. If I buy the shares, I own the shares, then I can put my shares on sale. And I saw that Apple was up at 145, so I could be like, you know what, I'm going to go up to 145, and basically I want to sell them at 145. So you see this $25 and you're like, $25 is not a lot a month. But if you do get assigned these shares, you're going to make also the difference between what you bought them at and what you're selling them at. So if you sold them and you spent $1,200, you're going to also, or if you bought them at $1,200, you're going to sell them at $1,450. So you're making, what is that, $2,500 on top of this extra little 25. So you want to pay more attention to the price that you're selling it at versus the premium. So that's one of the key things. Don't pay attention to how much money you're making each month. Pay attention to how much you're spending on the shares or selling them for. So that's advanced. That's why I wanted to pick a higher strike price with Microvision, because I want to show you guys what it's like to buy them at one price and sell them at a more expensive price. So we'll see what happens over the next month. $16 was still kind of a safe zone, because you guys saw it didn't really fall that low or stay below 16. But we'll see what happens in the next month. And next Friday, $200, adding it to my buying power, buying more Tesla and ARK. That's enough rambling for me. Hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Appreciate you guys, and hopefully you guys make some money too. Alrighty. Payday, baby. I'm gonna take this 200, go to the casino. I'm just kidding. That $200 going straight to my loans, my student loans, my credit card debt, my car note. You know, we all have something that we can put it towards. Or if you want to buy a house, you could save this money for a house. You know what I mean? There's so many things you can do with this money, but it's free money. It's really free money. That's the crazy part. Like, nobody was really taught this growing up, especially people from where I'm from, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So just trying to put this education and put this game out there for all y'all, so you guys can actually start taking better control of your finances. That's really what I'm trying to do here. Is I want people to make money with me. I don't want to be the only one making money. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully over time, as this thing grows, more people start to follow along. But I appreciate everybody that's followed all along already and is on here watching and listening to me. You know, this is all free. I'm not asking you guys to spend any money on me or pay me anything. I want you guys to invest in yourself. And by watching these videos, you're already starting that first step of investing in yourself by educating yourself from me. And basically, I'm teaching you everything that I know, everything that I learned in the stock market, and teaching it to you guys so you guys can learn it faster than I did, because it took me, you know, some time. And everything usually comes with experience, just like anything else. Experience and education, you have to educate yourself. Then you actually have to go out there and experience it firsthand, so you can understand what emotions come with it, and how to handle those emotions and stick to the course. So this is fun. It's a lot of fun. All right, y'all. Last time. This is my last. All right, y'all. See y'all on the next one. This is a long stream. Thank y'all for staying tuned. All right, y'all. Peace.